So in this video presentation I'm going to show you what you get out of ALM105 if you come to SAP TechEd in Las Vegas this year. So in this session I'm going to show you some of the better reports that you can fire up in Solution Manager. So if you go to Work Centers, Engagement and Service Delivery, and from here if you take the services, and then these are all the reports that you can fire up. So if you can expand them all, I'll show you one or two of these things. And what we do in the session, we actually do a deep dive, and I teach you how to read some of these reports. So the security optimization services is one of my favorite ones. So the attachments here, if you click on this guy here, you'll get the report. So I've already opened up the report previously, and I'll show you the security optimization service. So it comes up as a typical report, not unlike your EWA or your early watch alert or service level report. So some of the things that I'll refer you to here is the basis administrations, users who've got too much access, whether you've got batch input, spool and printer in the production system. I'll draw your attention to two sections which are pretty handy. So section 6 will tell you how many users you've actually got into the system. So it gives you the user count, so how many users you got, how many of the users are valid, how many are locked, and how many are outdated. So you may not know how many users that you've got in the system which are valid. This will tell you. And then I'll draw your attention to section 9. A lot of our customers have got an ERP system, and they're using finance and payroll in the same system, or human resources. So this does a little bit of a segregation of duties check to find out that some of the admins haven't got access to maintain some of the more pointy tables in the HR system. Right, so that's a nice and easy report to run, and it helps you get ahead of your external audit. So when the Deloitte guys come in and find a bunch of holes in your system, you'd be able to get in a position where that doesn't happen to you anymore. So that's one report. The other report I'll show you is a transport execution analysis report. This is also quite a handy report. So here's one that I've prepared earlier. So again, it's not unlike the other reports. So what it does a deep dive through all your transports and gives you a bunch of analysis about how your transports are looking in the system. So without telling you too much about this report, I'd like to draw your attention to section 3, which is, I think, the handiest part. So apart from showing you the number of errors in the transports, the most exciting thing it shows you is the number of transports which you sat in QA for too long. So we've got a number of transports which you've sat in the QA system for more than a quarter. So there's big numbers here, right? It also tells you transports which have been created in dev and haven't gone anywhere. It gives you a list of transports which are going to break the sequence, so they're going to violate the sequence rules, so you might get an overtaker or an overrider. And some of the other stuff it gets, if you've released a transport from development and run it into production too quickly, you can't have tested it properly, so it ages transports in that way for you as well. So the last report I'll give you a sneak peek at is the business process analysis report. So again, you just click on this guy, you have a look at the attachments, and it'll come up. Here's one that I opened previously. So again, not unlike all the other reports. Alright, so what it does, this guy here, it actually looks at your business processes and works out where you've actually broken the business process rules, and it gives you best practices for how to fix them up. So I'll just pull one up. So all you really need to do is look at the pie graph and the Thunderbolt. So the Thunderbolt here, this customer has got a number of overdue purchase requisitions. So they've got 6,100 purchase requisitions that have been open for more than 10 days. So that's a violation of a best practice. And if you cruise on down, there's several violations here. So there's 4,000 purchase orders with overdue items for more than 10 days, so that might be affecting the business in some way. So the best thing about it is that you run this against your production ERP system, and it actually breaks down what all your business processes are And this is a good lead-in to business process monitoring. So think about that one to bite off something bigger. So in summary, SAP will enable you to fire up to 10 reports as part of your enterprise support license. You get them all using the SAP Engagement and Service Delivery Work Center under Services. They don't take much to configure, but they're really, really good. Thanks a lot for listening, and I look forward to seeing you at TechEd in Las Vegas very, very soon.